I have a message to all of you who are still a Donald Trump supporter, even after all of the reasons not to like him. The one big reason you should reconsider how bad this president really
To
is
just how seriously
because
President Trump is now.
of the crimes he has committed. And if you don't believe he's committed a crime, then um, you need to really freshen up your education level past about a fifth grade or actually third grade to understand basic concepts of thinking and reality and truth. So for those of you who can still be rationalized with a little, can still be reasoned with a little bit, my point is about Donald Trump. Because of the illegal activities he has engaged in, that's to be the major player in why you should turn away from liking and supporting this idiot is because I shouldn't even have to say this. You should know this. Um, yeah, if you're of legal age to vote, you should really know this. I shouldn't even have to say this. Why does anyone even have to say this? I don't. This is bad. Okay. I just can't believe this. I can't believe I'm doing this, having to do this. Somebody's having to do this. And it hasn't even been in the news worded exactly this way. I've had a pretty long day. That's why I'm really slow to speak. I'm kind of physically exhausted. I've been traveling through San Francisco, the Oakland, California area, and it's just, it's a really difficult place to go through. Anyway, okay, I'm just getting to it now. I'm finally going to get to the point. My point, maybe it's all the weed people are smoking around here. It's getting to me also. The secondhand drugs and everything is very rampant in Oakland. It's terrible. I have a, on my dad's side, I have a cousin. I think it's a second cousin who got messed up on drugs in Oakland in the 1970s, I believe, or the 60s. I think it was the 70s. She got messed up bad, and I've always had a bad feeling about Oakland. And it is as bad as I said, and as mentioned in another video that I made today. Okay, let's get to the point. All right, the deal is with Trump is why do I have to say this? Why does somebody? Okay, here, here's the deal. By him lying, lying and conducting illegal activities to the point where he has to be impeached. So that is going to cost taxpayers um, an extraordinarily large amount of money and time, resources. In other words, resources that we could use to make America smart again. To make America smart again. I guess relative to other countries, it was already great, believe it or not. But it definitely wasn't smart in the areas that it needs to be, such as in environmental issues, especially to set the example for other countries. And so, because of Donald Trump's impeachable activities, the whole country and much of the world is now wasting extremely critical, valuable, timely resources on getting this thug out of office when it could be directed towards other things that are the thing that's the most timely of all is to design our economic system towards a sustainable economy. And and because of this ordeal, he is putting a huge brake on progress. And so it's looking like this will be the first actual impeached president of all time, which translates into the worst president of all time, because I even have firsthand experience in dealing with something like this before. My own brother, the executor of my parents' will, who I took to court, it's the same principle of the the things he did were so egregious and bad that I had to step in and try to remove him. And the judge would not let me remove him, even though I had tremendous evidence and everything against him. And so I know how it feels to be, I know what the Democrats are going through. It's a very difficult thing because the court system is not friendly towards removing thugs from high power positions or things that people are in charge of. Judges don't like messing with that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter what kind of evidence you have, for some reason, they don't like it. Um, I think it has something to do with judges wrongly have the opinion that when there's a reason why somebody's put in charge of something because they were trusted to be put in that position and therefore should always be in that position no matter how bad they are at the job. I don't understand why judges make it so difficult when these people in charge are affecting other people's lives very negatively and they are committing crimes and messing up really bad. Why the judges don't allow the removal of these people in cases of probate law and politics are the two categories that I'm thinking of, because I don't know off the top of my head other categories. So this may all sound kind of weird because this is the stuff I'm talking about. You don't hear worded the way I am. I'm a very detached, unique, independent individual who can say things that other people can't without getting in trouble. I don't have family, and I'm not associated with a employer, and so I can say almost anything I want, much more than most other people, even more so than political commentators on who work for other people. So, in summary, if you're still a Trump fan, I am explaining to you why that's a very bad idea. You have no legitimate reason to say, "Oh, the economy is doing better than it ever has," which is true to some extent. And Trump gets some credit for that, actually. But that's not a sustainable economy because it's not. It's what it is. It's an economy that's temporarily the strongest it's ever been. Temporarily because it's not sustainable. Not sustainable because it is designed to exploit natural resources and especially natural resources and wildlife at the expense of wildlife and our future, in order to increase profits for greedy capitalist companies and only greedy capitalist companies. Um, And so that's what happened, and that that's only going to be temporary, and our future generations are going to be very, 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 very upset with you, just like Greta Thunberg from Sweden. They're going to be just like her, almost exactly like her. Most kids today are not like her, but the kids the kids that are going to grow up are going to be just like her, and so that's pretty serious. And so if you think that I'm the idiot and I'm wrong, then I will say I am definitely more qualified than you are to make that determination. You can put something in the comments explaining why you think you're more qualified than I am to still be a Trump fan. And so that's pretty much what's going on with that political arena. And so the reason to back away from Trump, you ask me who should you support in place of Trump. Well, any other candidate is much better. Any other candidate that has a chance to win is much better. Ideally, we would have a ranked choice voting system so that Jill Stein with the Green Party will win in 2020. But we don't. So the lesser of the two evils will be whichever Democrat is running in 2020. And that's all I wanted to say for now. Thanks for your comments that you're going to leave below. Um, uh, Stop this program. I'll stop it because I don't want to go edit. Oh, computer software. This is why I don't upload a lot on YouTube. It's just so quirky. I can't open the software to stop the recording. Let me do Control Alt Delete. Good God. And are you still recording? Where's the... There it is. Okay, I'm going to hit the stop button now at 13 minutes and 31 seconds.